Hello everyone and welcome back to Diving In This Week. We're gonna shift up the formula a little bit, so let's just dive in. First, I want to talk about Mental Health Day that was just a few days ago. If you're feeling alone, depressed, have anxiety, or just overall stress, please reach out. You are not alone. A lot of us go through this. 18 million people in the US alone go through some sort of mental disorder or mental stress. So reach out to your loved ones. Hell, reach out to me and I'd love to talk to you and help you in any situation. Even celebrities have spoken up and talked about the issues that they've gone through. Olivia Rodrigo talked about the mental health issues she went through and how therapy helped her. Selena Gomez partnered up with Rare Beauty to raise mental health awareness over social media and on her website. Bella Hadid partnered with a non-for-profit company called Girl Talk to help spread the message. And finally, Ariana Grande donated $5 million to an online mental health website called BetterHelp. Now, what BetterHelp does is has online therapy to help you cope up with any kind of mental stress or mental anxiety or disorder you're going through. But my real question here is, how do you think the conversation of mental health has changed over the years? Do you think it's different how we talk about mental health 5 years ago to what it is now? Let me know down below. Next, we're gonna talk about one of the spies shit you've ever seen in the real world.
James Bond.
Bond.
James Bond.
Two individuals, Jonathan and Diana Tobe, worked together to somehow get a hold of nuclear warship information. Wait, I know what you're thinking. How did they get it? Well, they were nuclear engineers who were working for the government. Now, they tried to sell this information to someone who they believed was a foreign power, was actually an undercover FBI agent. The undercover FBI agent sent them $10,000 in cryptocurrency as good faith. Jonathan and Diana then went to this undisclosed location to drop an SD card that was inside a peanut butter sandwich. To the FBI agent's surprise, it did contain information about nuclear warships. Jonathan and Diana Tobe then tried to sell this information again to a secondary person who they thought was a foreign power but was actually another FBI agent. They got caught red-handed at this undisclosed location. What blows my mind is, how is this information so cheap? I mean, you see in these movies and you think that there'd be like 50 to 60 million dollars. I guess like movies have spoiled my perception of these things.
For $1 million.
But I mean, this is nuclear warship information, and secondly, how did the government lose this information and how did it get leaked? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I really like to know. In the comics world, Superman's son, the new Superman, came out as bisexual. In the new DC Comics issue Superman, Jonathan Kent, who's actually Clark Kent's son, came out as bisexual. Now, this is amazing, adds a lot of depth to the story, and actually makes a lot of people feel proud. Isn't that what creators like Stan Lee and Jack Kirby wanted? When we pick up these comics as kids or as adults, they wanted us to see ourselves as these superheroes. But the internet, what a place. The internet has a lot of issues with this. A lot of people saying that this is DC just trying to fill their agenda or trying to be woke. My thing is, hell, let the alien do what the hell he wants to do. Come on, man. If there can be a Superman who is evil in a different multiverse, if there's a Spider-Man who's a pig, if there's a Spider-Man who's literally a robot, I mean, come on. You're gonna tell me there's not a multiple timelines where you, Mr. Straight Person, might be gay? Come on. But the internet, it's a shitty place. Next, on social media news, Snapchat has come under the radar, but for the weirdest of reasons. Have you ever heard of purchasing drugs on Snapchat? Yeah, that's right. a lot of individuals in the US and Canada were trying to purchase prescription drugs on Snapchat like oxytocin, but what was happening was they were getting scammed by counterfeit pills which contained deadly doses of fentanyl. Now, the Snap has actually hired a legal team to actually combat this and work with the World Health Organization to cut down on this. I mean, it's a very dangerous thing. Like, there are young adults on this and them dying of fentanyl, like, it's pretty sad. Moving on to Twitch. Oh boy, what a leak.
Yeah, boy.
Twitch got completely leaked last week with a lot of source code, different things about Amazon deals. But the biggest thing of controversy was the Twitch creator payout.
Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
There's a list in the link down below of all of the streamers and how much Twitch paid them in the last 2 years. There are a lot of individuals like XQC, Critical Role, Shroud, Pokemon. I just want to let you guys know that the amount you see is only Twitch. They have sponsors, they have different deals, they're part of different organizations. This is just a fraction. Now, this has brought a lot of controversy on the internet, of course, the internet, with a lot of people saying this is not hot shit they should be earning. They're like a small company. What are they doing by just playing video games? But at the same time, these are the same people who are on their streams supporting them when these streamers grow. So I want to ask you, do you think that Twitch payout is a lot? Or do you think that it's well deserved? Let me know in the comments down below. Finally, Facebook. What happened with Facebook this week? Facebook and WhatsApp, Instagram, the whole ecosystem was shut down. I know it wasn't that big a deal in the North America, but in third world countries, a lot of people run their business off of WhatsApp and Instagram. Businesses lost over $6 billion in Asia just because of the 12-hour blackout that WhatsApp was down. It was so bad that people were actually using Telegram, and Telegram had its servers overloaded and almost went black. Now, my question to you is, do you think it's a great thing that Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram are all part of one ecosystem, and if one of them breaks, everything breaks? What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, because for me, it's like for some people, the internet was just gone. Now for some quick news. Vanessa Hudgens was in the news because she openly said she doesn't like water and she hates water. She went on to say that she was dehydrated for 2 whole days and was actually needed to be admitted.
What did he say?
There was a lot of confusion, everyone was confused, but this all came clear when she launched her Cactus water.
Bruh.
It was all PR. Secondly, Demi Lovato was in the news again because she came out to say that we shouldn't be calling extraterrestrials aliens because alien is a derogatory word.
What? What the fuck?
We need to call them ETs or extraterrestrials. I mean, did you ask the aliens, Demi? No, right? Okay. Finally, next thing, Kyle Irving will not be allowed to play in any of the practice games or the NBA games because of the new vaccine mandate. I mean, come on, bro, just get vaccinated. 95% of all NBA players are vaccinated. It's just a prick on your shoulder, man. Come on. Finally, Squid Games. The big TV show by Netflix. Saudi Arabia has taken it to a next step and will be doing their own Squid Games in Saudi. Obviously, it's not going to be as violent, but they're going to be playing a lot of kid games and going to have participants face each other for a big grand prize. In other news, Bretman Rock graced the cover of Playboy as the first openly gay person. Now, this is great for Playboy, great for Bretman Rock, but a lot of the people on the internet had stuff to say. Like, this is not progressive, this is not what Playboy is all about. Playboy came out to say on Twitter that they received a lot of offensive comments and hateful comments. These were similar to the comments they received when the first African American woman was graced on the cover of Playboy, and similar to the comments when the first trans model was graced on the cover of Playboy. So I want to ask you, do you really think it matters who graces the cover of Playboy? I mean, Playboy has always had this controversy, and I am glad that they're moving forward and doing things that are more great and more visible to everyone. But what do you guys think? Do you think Playboy did the right move? Or do you think they should keep it to strictly heterosexual women? What do you think? I don't think so, but let's see what you think in the comments down below. And that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me. We're back and we've changed up the formula. So, I'll see you guys next week.